We will be starting the meeting in a couple of minutes. There is some delay due to some technical issue with Sunil sir's PC. Kindly wait.
Good morning, all of you. This is Swati Hurkar. Today we'll be starting a conference call with a technical view on the Nifty, Bank Nifty, and the Fin Nifty. Now, looking towards the global market, Nifty is likely to open with a gap down opening, and we're likely to witness selling pressure during the day. Yesterday, we have seen that the Nifty has given the breakdown of the 50 days moving average, which was close to nearby 22,140 levels, which gives some sort of a cautious sign going ahead and maintain the closing below the same. As of now, we are likely to open a market at around 21,700 levels. If Nifty doesn't respect that level today on the closing basis, then more downside can be seen into the Nifty, which might take Nifty towards 21,620, 21,540 levels on the downside. Whereas the resistance is placed at around 22,140, as mentioned, a resistance provided by its 50 DMA. Any move above that level only will expect some sort of a pullback rally towards 22,270 levels. So the view is bit cautious on the Nifty front. Coming towards the Bank Nifty, we are likely to witness a selling pressure into the Bank Nifty as well. The first support is placed at around 46,840, 46,470, whereas the resistance is placed at around 47,740 and 48,000. Coming towards the Fin Nifty, 20,840, 20,700 are the two support zone we need to keep eye on it, whereas the resistance is placed at around 21,200 and 21,430 levels. So the overall view on three indices will be the cautious. We are not initiating any buy or the sell call at the current levels. Let the market settle down at the support level. Accordingly, we will initiate the call during a day. That's it from my end. I request Amit to take a call forward.
Thank you, Swati. Good morning, everyone. So, on the derivatives front, as you're witnessing that the OI portion has been quite possibly shifted on the downside. The liquidation from the put writer has been seen on the healthy front in yesterday days of trading session, while the Nifty has gone shifted on the downside from the range of 22,200 to 21,700 mark. In today's days of trading session, we are seeing that the gift Nifty is likely to open around 250 to 300 point on the lower end, so breaking, so opening below the support level of 22,000 markers. So now the next support for the Nifty will directly get shifted towards the 21,700 to 500 level, 21,500, where we are seeing that the next round of put writer support is getting formed, while on the call writer front we are seeing that at 22,000 mark there is the near resistance. So once if Nifty again goes about 22,000 level, then only we might see some stability. One, till the time it's not going about that level, till that point of time we should remain cautious in today's days of trading session. So for next week of trading session also, till the time Nifty is not getting settled down or market is not getting settled down with the global scenario also, till that point of time we should wait to create any new long positions. As per the current scenario, whomsoever is holding the long position, the support for the Nifty lies at 21,700 level. Once if Nifty goes below 21,700 level, we should get light on the long positions and should get new short positions in the market towards the 21,500 level on the downside. While on the FI front also, from last 5 days of trading session, we are seeing that FIs are continuously into selling mode. Almost around we are seeing 20,000 crore of FI selling has been witnessed in last 4 to 5 days of trading session. So overall scenario seems to be on the negative front. As per the stock specific and sector specific front, a counter that looks negative in today's days of trading session will be Exide, IGL, and Dr. Reddy looks negative in today's days of trading session. So that's it from the relative front. Thank you.
Good morning. Life insurance companies have come out with the March month numbers. So if we check the annualized premium equivalent on a year-on-year basis, all private companies combined declined by 10% in the month of March. And if we see company-wise, ICICI Prudential Life growth was flat. LIC was negative 1%, SBI Life also negative 1%, Max Life negative 8%, while HDFC Life was negative 27%. So we've seen that in recent months, HDFC Life's performance has been lagging peers by a big margin. Coming to results, HDFC Life result is also below expectation. APE came at 4,700 crores, which declined by 8% year on year. VNB also declined higher by 18% year on year due to decline in VNB margin, which came at 26% against estimate of 28%. And the normal range is at around 20-29% in previous quarters. So it has come below that. Decline in margin was due to higher share of ULIP mix and higher competition in the protection policies, which are the high margin policies, which led to decline in overall margins. Although year-on-year market share is down from 16.5% in FY23 to 15.4% in current year in FY24. On a sequential basis, compared to December quarter, there is a slight increase. Company expects to deliver APE growth of 15% in FY25. Due to time correction, we have seen that in last many years, valuations have now turned reasonable at 2.8 times market cap to EV. So anyone having a long-term outlook can look at accumulating the stock at lower levels. ICICI Securities result has improved. On a sequential basis, revenue, EBITDA and profits grew by 17%, 18% and 15%. We've seen this kind of performance across all the broking companies, even the traditional ones. In comparison, just for perspective sake, flat fee brokers like Angel witnessed a growth of almost 30% sequentially compared to around 17-18% for the likes of ICICI Securities. Retail cash market share came at 12.7% versus December quarter's 13%. So it has seen a slight decline on a sequential basis. However, last year this was at 11%. So overall, company seems to be moving in the right direction. So we are positive on ISEC. Thank you.
Good morning. Yesterday evening, Infosys reported its Q4 results, and the results were below expectations. The revenues declined 2.2%, whereas the street was expecting a marginal growth of 0.5%. Even the EBITDA margins have come below the expectations at 20.1%. So revenues and margins both were impacted by around 1% due to one-time renegotiation of a financial services contract. The large deals TCV stands at around 17.7 billion in FY24, which is almost highest in its history. But the revenue guidance for FY25 by the management is very weak. They have provided a guidance of 1 to 3% growth for revenue in constant currency terms against the expectation of 2 to 6% by the street. So overall environment remains similar to Q3 for the whole industry. Infosys stock is trading at 22 times FY25 expected earnings, which is 30% discount to TCS, and the near-term outlook for the stock remains marginal negative. Today again, Wipro is going to declare its results post-market hours. Company had guided for revenue of negative 1.5 to positive 0.5% for the Q4 quarter. Consensus is expecting a decline of 0.4% in CC terms Q on Q. Stock is trading at 19.5 times FY25 expected earnings. So the key indicators to look from the result would be its TCV numbers and guidance what it will give for the next quarter. Thank you.
Hi everyone, good morning. Bajaj Auto's results are marginally ahead of expectations. Sales increased by 29% on YOY basis. The EBITDA margin was 20%, 20% exceeding the expectation of 19%. PAT is in line with estimates. The stock is trading at PE of 30 times FY25 expected earnings. Additionally, the company held a conference call on yesterday. According to the company, domestic two-wheeler sales continued to gain market share in the 125cc segment, registering 4x growth compared to the rest of the industry. The company expects the domestic two-wheeler industry to grow by 8% annually. The company's new plant in Brazil is set to start operations in this June. In the current year, the company plans to launch a new model of Pulsar and KTM motorcycles. Furthermore, the company is focusing on the EV segment. Its EVs are available in over 60 cities, and it plans to expand to 600 Chetak stores and launch a new Chetak model in few months. So overall, the outlook of Bajaj Auto is positive. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning. Sorry for delay from my side. The overall market, what we see that today we are seeing some concerns on the market, mainly on account of the airstrike which the Israel had on Iran. US agency has confirmed that, so it seems like it has happened, and because of that, most of the Asian markets are negative, and futures of the US market has also turned negative. Seems things are getting escalated and will have negative impact in the near term. So need to be cautious in the current environment. Uh, because of that, oil has moved up by almost around $3 from yesterday same time price, and this is likely to remain under uh, remain under pressure or will keep uh, will remain a major concern. Nalrik, uh, now I think from the fundamental side things are over. Now we can request commodity people.
Uh, yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So in today's session, we are expecting positive momentum to continue in gold and silver. Gold, one can buy with the stop loss of 72 350, and we are expecting prices to test 73,200 on upside. Silver also, one can maintain a stop loss of 82 700, and on upside again it can test 84,000. Crude oil have opened gapped up, so buying on dips is recommended around 7050 levels, and one should maintain a stop loss of 6973, and on upside again it can test 7200. Natural gas also, prices are gradually rising, and we expect prices to test 155 158 levels on upside, so buying around 147 146 is recommended, and maintain a stop loss of 138. Copper prices are expected to trade positive above 835. So as long as it is holding 835, we remain the positive momentum should continue. So buying on dips is recommended, and maintain a stop loss of 830. On upside again, it can test 850. Zinc also, buying is recommended around 248, and maintain a stop loss of 246. On upside, it can test 251. So that's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all. For today's trading session in USGNR, we are expecting some sideways momentum in the range of 83.45 on the lower end, 83.68 on the higher side. One can initiate a long positions around 83.50 to 83.52 levels with a stop loss of 83.25 for the target of 83.63 and 83.66 levels. Thank you.